Hi everyone, it's Danny and today I'm filming a haul, and this is going to be a beauty haul. I do have a separate fashion haul coming up as well. It might be before or after this. I'll link it in the down bar or in the screen somewhere here if it's up already when I upload this video. So yeah, I've been doing a bit of beauty shopping lately as always. I don't know, I've just found myself buying quite a lot of hair products actually, and a few other things I've wanted for quite a while, so I'll just get started right away. I'm sorry if I turn around at all at any point during this video, but the stuff that I'm going to be showing you is all behind me, so I'm sorry about that. But I'm going to start with skincare, and first of all I bought 2 toners, and I know that sounds a bit excessive, like why do you need 2, but I wanted to repurchase my trusty old simple toner, and this is the Kind to Skin Soothing Facial Toner, and this is only about £3 and I know that I like it and it's really refreshing, so I just like to have it with me because my other one ran out. And I also wanted to try this product from earle, and it is the Instant Boost Skin Tonic, and this is a spritzer. I don't know whether I should have got the pory one, but I do quite like spraying this on my face like any point in the day because it's quite refreshing, so I'm glad I got this. It is a very nice product to use. It has a really nice smell. It smells very sparry and fresh and I really like it. So those are the 2 toners I got, and I also bought another product from earle, and it's their Eye Bright, and this is a soothing eye lotion, and I've heard that this is good to use when you're doing face masks, just to put over your eyes to really depuff and cool, which I think would be really nice and refreshing at the end of the day. So I just picked this up to try because I do love relaxing with a face mask, so it would be nice to add this into the routine. Next is a Lily Melrose inspired purchase, and it's the Clarins Pure Melt Cleansing Gel, and I hope this is the one that she recommended. But anyway, I do really like this cleanser. It's like a balm cleanser but a little bit lighter because it is a gel, and when you massage it into your skin it turns into an oil, and then you rinse it off and it goes a bit milky and then just rinses off really lovely. And it doesn't foam at all, which I actually quite like because I can find foaming cleansers dry out my skin a lot, but I do really like this. It leaves my skin feeling really clean but really soft at the same time, so I definitely recommend this. It says for all skin types, and I truly do believe it would be good for all skin types because it does make your skin feel really clean, but it doesn't make it feel tight, so it won't aggravate dry skins. And if you're looking for new skincare, then definitely check out Clarins. I do love Clarins products for skincare. I've recently done a review of their Daily Energizer Cream, which I love and I use it most days, so definitely check that out. I'll leave it in the down bar. And the final thing that I got that was skincare is the Origins Ginseng Energy Boosting Moisturiser. This is it in the pot. It has the same packaging as the eye cream, which I have here, and I've actually been loving it lately, which is why I picked up this. And this has sort of the same smell and the same texture as the high potency nitamins, but it is a little bit more refreshing, I find, because it's for the day, and it really brightens my complexion and it feels really light. It doesn't feel heavy at all, so I think this would be good for oily or combination skins, but it's still good for my skin, which is normal and can get a bit dry, so I definitely recommend this. It's really nice and light and refreshing. Next is hair, and I never really buy hair stuff, but for some reason this month I've just bought loads of new shampoos and conditioners, and I think that's mainly to do with the fact my hair's been feeling a little bit dry and lifeless lately, so I wanted to get new products to try and bring it back to life. And first of all I bought the BB tonic shampoo from Bumble, and I do really like this. It's like their Sunday shampoo but just a little less stripping, which I like because I have dry hair, and it's got tea tree oil and things in it, and I really like this for cleansing my hair because I don't wash my hair that often. I try and wash it as little as possible because it just takes so long and it goes hot. It's not very nice the day after, so I just bought this so that I can give it a good cleanse sort of once a week instead of having to use a load of shampoo and shampoo my hair like 3 times. So yeah, I really like this. It's really nice, it smells really nice, it foams up nicely, and I really like it as an alternative to the Sunday shampoo because I thought that would be a bit too stripping. Next I bought a new shampoo and conditioner because I'm a strong believer in changing up your hair care, because I believe your hair will just get used to it and it will stop doing anything for your hair, and I believe the same with skincare, which is why I buy new things to mix it up even if I like the products I'm using. So I bought the Bumble Creme de Coco Tropical Riche shampoo and conditioner, and I really like these. They're sort of a middle ground between my Redken Extreme shampoo and conditioner and my Tresemme conditioners, which are just normal moisture ones. So I really like using these when I sort of feel my hair's a little bit dry but I don't want to go really heavy on the conditioner and shampoo because I don't want to overload my hair. So yeah, I really like these. I used these the time before the last wash. So I used them 2 washes ago, and it made my hair feel really nice, and my hair didn't get greasy very quickly. So yeah, I really like these. Bumble and Bumble shampoos are quite expensive, but I do think they're worth it, especially for me considering I only wash my hair once a week. They're going to last forever. Most of the products I got are Bumble and Bumble because I went to a Boots that stocks them, and before that I'd only ever seen them in real life once when I went to a Boots before, but I was never really very interested in them then. But when I went this time, I was really interested in trying some of their things, and so the next thing I got was their surf set, and this is only available in the Bootses, I think, I'm not sure, but this contains the mini surf spray, mini surf conditioner and mini surf shampoo, and it was £18, which I think is really good considering the surf spray is about £9.50 on its own. So you get to try the whole set, which I think will be lovely. I haven't used it yet because the last time I washed my hair it felt a bit dry, so I didn't really want to make it even more dry with these products, but I think these would be really nice for sort of normal to oily hair. When my hair's dry I won't be using these, but when it's feeling quite normal and very hydrated I will be using these to create some texture and volume in my hair because I've heard that they're really good. Next, along the same lines of creating texture, is the Bumble and Bumble texture cream, and as it says in the name, this just creates a lot of texture in your hair and a lot of grip, so it's not so limp and lifeless, which my hair has been lately. So I wanted to give this a go, but I didn't want to buy the full size because I know I won't use it, considering I only use product in my hair sort of twice a week, because otherwise it gets a little bit too greasy and weighed down between washes. So yeah, I bought the mini size, which was £9, which I think is really good value, and I have used it and it has created a lot of texture and volume and sort of life to my hair, because when I first wash it, it is just quite limp and it looks very clean, and I don't really like that. I like it feeling clean, but I don't like it looking clean. So when I use this, it makes it still feel clean and it doesn't weigh it down, but it does just create a lot of texture and volume. The next product is something that I heard about from Susie, who is Hello October on YouTube and her blog, and I love her videos and her blog, so definitely check her out. I'll put her in the down bar along with the Melrose who I mentioned earlier. And yeah, so I bought this, which is the L'Oreal Studio Silk and Gloss Hot Straight Cream, and it's a bit of a mouthful, but I just wanted to try it out because she says that she has quite wavy hair and she straightens it a lot, and this helps to keep it very protected and also help it keep straight for longer and help it straighten better. And I definitely need that because I do like to straighten my hair a lot, because I straighten it every time I wash it and then I go over it in the week whenever it needs it. So I thought this would be a nice product to try to just keep it straighter and also to protect it. The next thing is something I only bought today, and so I don't know how good it is, but it's the Lee Stafford treatment for hair that never grows past a certain length. And it's a bit of a strange concept because I guess if your hair doesn't grow, it doesn't grow, but I thought I'd try it because my hair does grow, but it tends to break a lot on the ends, and it's getting better. But I thought if this can sort of speed up the growth and maybe help it be in better condition, then even if it does snap, if it grows faster, then it will sort of even itself out and it will still grow and get longer, because I do want to sort of grow out all my layers and my fringe so it's just sort of just past my shoulders but all one length, so that I can just wear it without extensions, because I don't really like my layers at the moment, so I never wear my hair without extensions. But I'm not sure about this. I might take it back. I'm going to read some reviews and see what it's like, but if I do decide to keep it and try it, I'll let you guys know what I think. The next product is probably the most expensive hair product that I've ever bought, and it's the Oribe or Oribe, or however you say it, dry texturising spray, and this is very popular and I've seen the effects of it and it looks really good, so I thought I'd buy it. And this little bottle was £18, and it's the size of sort of the length of my head, which is ridiculous because it's like, it's only 75ml, which is not much at all, but if it works, it works. So I wanted to try it out, and I must say that it does create a lot of texture and volume in my hair, and it sort of makes my hair look how it would on sort of day 3 hair, but it still feels very clean as this has dry shampoo properties in it. So I do really love this product, and I really recommend it to you if you sort of wash your hair every day but then find it gets a bit flat, because you can sort of go more days without washing your hair because it is dry shampoo, and it also creates a lot of texture. The next few things I'm going to show you aren't really makeup, but they're still beauty, so I thought I'd put them in here. And the first thing is one of the Rimmel Salon Pro nail varnishes, and this is the shade Peppermint, and I wanted a new sort of minty, interesting nail varnish, and this one's minty, but it's also got quite a unique colour to it, so I wanted to try it out, and I've heard the formula of these is great. And the next one is one of the Jelly nail varnishes, and this is the shade Watermelon, even though it's not a watermelon colour. But yeah, I really like the colour all the same. It's a really lovely deep turquoise kind of colour with a lot of green in it, but it's still kind of turquoise, and I wanted to try this out because it was such a unique colour and I just want some more green in my life. And the next thing that I got is the Beauty Blender, and my one's white because I got the pure version of Cult Beauty, and I thought I'd get this one because I don't really see the need in it being pink if I can have it without any colourings in it. So I haven't used this yet. Obviously it's very clean and white in the packaging, but I really am excited to try it because I thought it'd be really nice to use in the summer when it's a bit hotter and I want my foundation to be a little bit lighter, and also because you use it wet it'll be very refreshing. And this is what it looks like dry. It's really squidgy and nice and little, and then it balloons up when you wet it and then you use it down. Next I'm going to move on to base products, and the first thing I'm going to show you is Amazing. I can tell you that already. I've used it a couple times and I'm sure it's going to be in my favourites or my favourite foundations video that I'm going to do. And yeah, this is the Dior Skin Nude BB Cream, and I don't know why I hesitated, I've read this so many times, but anyway, I really like this BB cream. It's not really so much of a BB cream because it doesn't have that many skincare properties, to be honest. It's more of like a light coverage foundation or a tinted moisturiser. It does have quite a good amount of coverage for what it is, and yeah, I really like this. I have the shade 003, which I think is a pretty good match for me. It could be a little less pink toned, but I don't really mind because it blends in so seamlessly and it's a lovely finish. It's sort of like a satin finish, which is nice because most of my sort of tinted moisturisers and BB creams are very dewy, so it's nice to have something a little bit more matte. When I sent back the Jouer Matte Moisture Tint and the Luminizing Moisture Tint Minis, I then instead bought the Jouer Luminizing Moisture Tint in the full size, and I instead got the shade Bronzed because this was a better match for me than the Glow, which I got before, and I have used it and it is a really nice match. It doesn't cover all that much, but it does even out my skin a lot and make it very glowy. And this one has SPF 20, and I believe the old version had SPF 15, and it does now say on the box that it is a sunscreen, so I don't really know what that's about, but it still says to apply with a foundation brush, so I guess it's the same product. But anyway, I do still really like it, and it's really lovely to use on sort of warmer days or days where I don't really want to wear much foundation. The next thing I got is a concealer, and I got this when Space & K were having their double points because I really wanted to take advantage of it, and I wanted to try this out for a while, so I thought I'd take the plunge and buy it while I was getting the extra points for it. And it is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I have the shade Medium 2 Ginger, and I haven't used it yet, so I'm not sure if it's a good match, but I believe this is 1 or 2 shades lighter than the foundation I have from NARS, so this should be a good match because I want to use it to highlight my face. So yeah, I'm looking forward to trying this because I've heard good things about it. The next 2 things I got are sort of primers, but I don't think I'm going to use them as primers, and the first one is the Bourjois Bronzing Primer, and I tried this out in Boots earlier when I went, and I thought it'd be a really nice alternative to my Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel because that's a lot more thick and this is more moussey, so I thought this would be nice to use when I sort of want more of an all over bronze glow because it can be blended out a lot better and a lot more sheer. And then the next thing I also got from Space & K when I made my order when there was double points on, and it is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector, and this is the shade Moonstone, and I guess I could use this as a primer, but I think most of the time I'm going to use it as a highlight. So this is what it is. It's a really lovely colour. It's a bit darker than Pearl, which I wanted because obviously my skin isn't sort of very pale, so I wanted something a bit darker, and this one's a bit more golden, and it just matches my skin tone perfectly, and the fact that it just blends in really nicely and just gives me a really nice glow rather than looking too harsh. So I've only tried this out on my hand, but it blended in really nicely and looked lovely, so I can't wait to use it. I might do a video on different ways to use it if you'd be interested in that, so let me know in the comments. The next product I got is from Kevyn Aucoin, and I've wanted this for so long, and I've just never really justified spending £34 on a contour powder considering that's all it's going to be used for. But it is the Kevyn Aucoin Sculpting Powder, and I finally got this for my prom because I knew that I needed it and I just used that as an excuse, to be honest. But this is it. It is a really lovely, very brown toned contour powder. It's not bronzy at all, which I really like because it creates a really nice shadow, and I just love the texture and finish of the powders by Kevyn Aucoin, so I really wanted to try this out. I really want to try out one of their powder blushes, but that's for another day. And then the final sort of face product I got is a blush, and it's one of the Bourjois cream blushes, and this is number 3, and I haven't opened this yet, but I'll open it to show you. I don't want to swatch it because I want to take pictures for my blog, but this is the colour. It's a really lovely rosy pink colour. It does have a tiny bit of peach in it, which I like because those sort of colours match my skin tone better, but I really wanted to try this. I'd heard good things and there was buy one get one half price in Boots, so I thought I'd try out some new products from Bourjois and see what they're like. The next product is for my brows, and I usually just sort of stick to the same things with my brows because I know what I like, but when I was in MAC I returned a lipstick and I thought, while I have a little bit of credit there, I may as well buy this product which I've been looking at for a while, and it's one of their brow sets, and this is the shade Show Off, and this is the darkest shade. It is a little bit too reddy for me, but I think when I use it with the powder it won't really matter too much, and this is just a tinted brow gel. And I wanted to get one because sometimes I like to fill in my brows and sometimes I like to just sort of leave them if I'm in a rush, so I thought I might get this and then I can just use this if I don't have time to fill them in, and it just adds a bit of colour and depth to them. So I'll be looking forward to using that. And then the next thing is a paint pot, and it's one of the Pro Longwear paint pots from MAC, and this is the shade Eclair, and it was one of the limited edition ones with the Baking Beauties collection, I believe, but I managed to find it after seeing it on Viviana Does Makeup and it's gorgeous, so I had to get it. It's my kind of colour and I just knew I needed it from the second I saw it. So I went out and got it and I'm so happy with it. The next products are all lips, which is a bit crazy, but I do love my lip products, and the first lipstick is from YSL, and I actually bought this with my Boots points, which is amazing. I bought this along with the Surf set and the Texture Cream just with Boots points, so I was so happy with that. And this is one of their Rouge Volupte Shine lipsticks, and this is the shade number 17, and I really like it. I think it's called Rose Intention. This is it swatched on my hand for you. It's a really lovely deep rosy colour, which I think is really wearable and just a lovely pink colour to wear, because I don't really like wearing pink all that much, but I think this is my kind of pink, so I wanted to try it out. And there's a few more YSL lipsticks which I've got my eye on, but those are going to have to wait for another day or month or year. The next thing I got is from Space & again because of the double points. I couldn't help myself, and it's from Hourglass, and it's one of their opaque rouge liquid lipsticks, and this is the shade Riviera, and I love this so much. I wore it the other day and it's so vibrant and pigmented and they're just so matte, and yeah, I really like the formula of these. It's a really lovely sort of reddish orangey colour. It is a lot more orange on the lips. I would say it's very similar to So Assured by MAC, but a little bit more orange, and I really like it, and I really do recommend these liquid lipsticks. Okay, so the second from last product is from Clarins, and it's one of their Instant Light Natural Lip Perfectors, and this is the shade 06, and this is their sort of brownie nude shade, and I wanted to get this because I wear a lot of brownie nude lipsticks and it's nice to have this to put on top because they are all matte, and this will make them a lot more shiny, and even wearing them on their own I really like them. I have another colour, I think it's 03, and I love wearing that when I just want a natural lip, so I'll be doing the same with this. And the final thing is a lipstick, and it's from MAC, and I just filmed my MAC lipstick collection with swatches on my lips, which is why I'm wearing this lipstick, because it's the last one I filmed. And yeah, so that will be up soon and I hope you like it. And anyway, the lipstick which I got was a back to MAC because I took back 6 empty MAC products, and I got Girl About Town, which is a really lovely pink colour. It's not too bright, it is very bright, but it's not too light. It's quite a deep pink, which is great for my skin tone, and it's the kind of pink I've been looking for a while, so I'm so glad I got it, and I really love the formula of it. It is a amplified finish, so it's very creamy and pigmented, but it's also not very drying, which I like. So yeah, I definitely recommend this lipstick. And that's everything, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts on any of these products if you've tried them, and let me know any products that you've been buying lately that you love, or any products in general that you love, and let me know any videos that you want to see, such as tutorials and things like that. I am going to be doing my top 5 and 10 foundations and lipsticks and blushes and things like that, so you'll definitely be seeing them soon, and I am going to be doing some lookbooks, but let me know anything in particular you'd like to see. Thanks for watching, guys. Please do like this video if you liked it, and subscribe to see more of my videos, and check out the down bar for my links and all the information, and I'll try and link the products mentioned. I never do it, but that's just because there's always so much and it takes so long, but if you want to see it then I definitely will do it. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you in my next video. Bye.